Alright, so this is how the website is looking so far. We have the home, which is basically the index, which is the admin, as we've agreed on. This is the admin page. And the index menu is the actual menu for all of the users. We have add pizza, we have contact us. So let's reconfigure this navigation bar. Alright, so I'm just going to go to the nav here, templates, nav, and we want to reschedule this a little bit. Now we want to display all the menus to the user. So I'm just going to have this redirected to index menu, right? And there's going to be an admin as well, admin page, but I'm not going to include it for now, so I'm just going to comment this out. This is going to be conditional based on who is logged in, based on the decision of whoever is logged in. After the menus, I would like to have add pizza as it is, and maybe I would want to have, like, I'm just going to show you the structure here. So I thought that I would say that I will have menu, add pizza, then there's a logo in between, then there's sign up and login. Right? So that's the default whenever anyone logs in. If you are logged in, this sign up is going to be changed into profile, so you can see actually your profile, right? And the login is going to be changed into logout. Alright? So I'm just going to say that this is going to be the logo here. So I'm just going to say that this is called Pizza Maker, and I'm not going to do anything fancy. The thing is, I don't want this to actually be a link, so I'm just going to change or to remove the href completely. And I'm going to put a class of logo right there. And finally, and maybe there's, what did we say? We say that we need sign up and login. Alright, so sign up, and we have the login page. Alright, so this is going to be redirect, oh my god, sign up, redirecting to sign up PHP, and this is redirecting to login.php. Okay, so let's see how this is looking like. Alright, now one thing is annoying is that I don't really want to have any hover over this guy, so I just want to hover over everything except this guy, right? Okay, so that's one thing we want to do. And then next we want to make this a little bit the font weight, which should be a little bit bolder. Alright, and that's essentially it. That's it. Alright, so let me just go to my navigation bar. Let's configure this class here, this class logo. So I'm just going to go to the styles nav, make a class called .logo, right? And I'm just going to give it a font weight of 600. Okay, and I'm going to, I think that's enough. And where's the hover? So where's the hover effect? This is the hover effect. So you want to say that we are hovering over every link, right? As long as it is not the .logo link, the link that has a .logo class, right? So let's refresh this. If it didn't work, it's because of XAMPP, right? It should work. So that's just because of XAMPP, right? And we don't see any errors here. So this technically should work. Okay, so I'm just going to close this and open this in another browser. Let me just go there, and here you go. The hover is not working in this pizza maker, right? And we're good. Okay, so this is it. Now let's configure the sign up. Let's make the sign up page. And yeah, one last thing before we do the sign up page. Notice that we didn't actually do anything regarding more details. So if we click here, nothing will happen. So I'm just going to go back really quickly to the index menu. And what we want to happen whenever we click on more details is that we want to be sent to that specific individual or specific rows details. So remember that this results as such, it has everything. It has everything here. So it has title, email, ingredients, and as well the ID that we have totally neglected, right? So you can use that there. So you can just say that I'm going to open a PHP tag, or actually I just want to redirect to details. Remember that we have done details in the previous lab. So we want to go to details.php, your query string, and I'm going to call it ID because we did the same thing. I just want to stick to what we have done in the previous 3-hour session. So if you looked at index.php, we have done the same thing, by the way, so it's the same thing, right? And I'm just going to copy it, or let's just do it there. Okay, so I'm just going to start my PHP tag here, and I'm going to echo the result as such, right, and the current row that we are at, right, and give me the value under that ID. Okay, so if I refresh, go to menus, go to more details, now it works perfectly, right, and you can do whatever you want to do. So let's just say that I want to add a comment on this shrimp lover, put more shrimp, update, go to menus. Nothing is going to be appear here, but if we went to the admin page, we can see the comments here. Alright, now let's start with the sign up page. Alright, I thought to myself that I will make the sign up page in a specific separate video, so I'm just going to call this video reconfiguring the navigation bar. So I'm just going to write the navigation bars that is going to be commented out for the time being, but once we configure the sessions and we implement the sessions to know who is logged in, if it's an admin, if it's a normal user, once we do that, right, we are going to uncomment these tags here, right? So we said that we want to have sign up and login by default. We should have profile and logout if the user has been logged out, right? So I'm just going to add them like this. So I'm just going to say if normal user, so this is going to be profile or admin, by the way, so it's normal user or admin, right? And this admin is going to be only if login was admin. So this is profile and this is logout, and we're going to see how are we going to configure this. So this needs to be profile, the same as details that we have done from before. Alright, and finally that there's one thing, yeah, we did that. If it's an admin, then he should see an admin instead of the menus one here. So maybe I should bring this up there. So for the admin, it's either admin or menus. For a normal user, it's either profile, logout, or if he's not logged in, then he's just going to see sign up and login. That's it.